What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I am a full-time media seller. I go around the thrift stores. I do bulk buys off Craigslist, Facebook, Nextdoor, all that fun stuff. I make a full-time income selling, primarily on Amazon and a little bit of eBay. Today's video is kind of going to be it's going to be a rotten one, right? I'm in a mood today, right? So I'm just going to basically take you around to where I go today. And I'm going to throw up a bunch of hot takes out there, right? Things I kind of hear and see out there and things that just irritate me, right? So this is going to be an exciting video for me to make so I can clear the air about a lot of things that I always hear all the time, and it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. So you got me on a spicy day, right? So if you're interested in being around spicy people like myself, we got a Discord group, weekly coaching calls for Amazon and eBay. Join the YouTube membership, $2.99 minimum, tax write-off, get you inside, put you around like-minded people, and there's nothing better than being surrounded by people that are in the same business, working towards the same goal. So first hot take of the day before I head into Second and Charles. This is a place where you can trade in your books here, all right? I'm sick and tired of hearing people waste their damn time conditioning books, conditioning CDs, conditioning DVDs. What? All right. I'm open to anybody debunking any of my hot takes, all right? Why would somebody spend hours, if you got 200 books you're sending in, why would you spend an hour, 2 hours conditioning this book from good to very good, like new, acceptable? Explain to me. You're wasting your damn time. It doesn't make sense. Just cut out the nonsense. I'm sick and tired of all these people like, I gotta do this little extra thing that makes me no money and waste all my time. Oh my God, who cares? Everything I've ever sold on Amazon is good condition with the same condition note. You have wasted years of your life doing something that means nothing. As long as it isn't acceptable or new, who cares? Everything is good. You're not gonna get more money being very good. If I'm good and I'm on the listing and my price is better than your very good book from whatever stupid algorithm you have in your head that thinks it makes this book very good and not good, guess what? I'm gonna get the buy box. I'm gonna get the sale. That's my first hot take. You guys see, whew, you're probably like, let me buckle up here. He's a little rotten today, right? I'm kind of PO'd about some of the nonsense we waste our time on. And if anybody you know has been following me for a while, I'd like to take their approach of everything is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, I ain't got time to mess around with this crap, right? You know, it's good. Who cares? Like, I can run this thing over with my car. It's still good condition. It can be basically look brand new. Nobody ever opened this book. It's still good condition. Who cares, honestly? Anyways, I gotta carry this stuff into Second and Charles. Hopefully get some money from my duds. Let's go. Hot take number 2. Anybody that tells you selling media or any kind of reselling is easy, it's a lie. It's all a lie, right? I'm outside of Second and Charles here. It's 95 degrees out. I already got 2 IKEA bags I carry to the curb. I got my third here. There is nothing easy or passive about this. It's so much hard work that you really don't see on YouTube because, get it, I mean, at the end of the day, nobody wants to see me walk around and go up to Second and Charles at the end of the day, right? So any of these idiots that say, oh yeah, start a reselling business, it's passive income, they're liars. All right, Second and Charles is done. I'm even hotter than I was before, so I'm even crankier than I was before. We are outside of Lowe's. I need some boxes. Lowe's 16 small. Well, they're Lowe's small boxes, 16 by 12 by 12, but this is one of the, oh my God, this topic alone will drive you nuts. Ungating and you're never gonna sell. Oh my God, how many people, how do I get ungated in this? How do I get ungated in this? Let's be real. How much of the stuff are you finding out in the thrift stores, right? It's different if you're doing some other kind of model besides thrifting, but you ain't finding enough of this stuff to justify spending the $50, $100 to get ungated in it. It drives me nuts. Like, I haven't even gotten ungated in more than 5 single brands. Sold well over 6 figures on Amazon. Not over 5 brands. I probably can name them all. WWE, because you come across the DVDs. Nickelodeon, kids DVDs usually do pretty well. Nintendo, when you do come across Nintendo stuff, it usually always holds its value. And Pokemon. That's it. I got 4. I don't even got 5. I got 4 stinking things. Everybody out there, you haven't even sent in your first box yet to Amazon. You're like, how do I sell this? How do I sell that? Let's take baby steps. And oh my, this is another thing that drives these people that try to sell these courses on how to get ungated. Like, there is no course needed. You can use any website, Target, Kohl's, anywhere you can buy online. You can get an invoice and submit it. You can even buy from Amazon to get ungated on Amazon. It's so stupid. I'm just like, you people are so dumb when it comes to this. I got a fly I'm getting attacked by here. The fly doesn't like my hot takes, but it's like, guys, who cares about ungating? And you can use any website out there to get ungated. It's not, oh, you got to use this specific one. You got to use that specific one. You want to do media? iNet Video, Christian Book, every single publisher of any kind of media, Sony, Rhino, every single one, McGraw-Hill, they're all on those two alone. And that's not even including the Target and this and that. Why am I going to get ungated in Legos if I'm never going to find a new box sealed of Legos in a thrift store? And if I do, it'll be one stinking time. The ungating stuff has got to stop. You people drive me nuts with getting ungated for stuff you're never going to find in a thrift store, honestly. Like, who gives a shit about what you're ungated in? I mean, it's not like a Boy Scout like tassel where it's got all your badges. Like, oh, check out, I got Nike, Adidas, Puma, Lego, Disney. I can sell everything. How much of it you sold? None. Exactly. Anyways, I'm getting into Lowe's. Let's go. All right, I got another hot take. Stop asking YouTubers about taxes. We are not tax professionals. I highly recommend sitting down with a professional and not just keeping a pile of damn receipts around your house until all of a sudden I gotta pay taxes. Where are my write-offs? What am I gonna do? We have Cheryl over in the group. She also works with the Daily Refinement group. She's got a YouTube channel. Sit down with a professional, right? Because I can tell you anything. What if I'm giving you all the wrong information about how you should be keeping your books, keeping your taxes, filing your taxes? You go to file your taxes and get audited. You think the used book guy is going to pay your tax bill? You are absolutely wrong. Stop listening to these random people on the internet about keeping taxes. It's so important to keep track of this stuff. And most of you are just like, oh, this person said I can do it this way, so I'm perfectly fine. And if the IRS comes for me, I'll be fine. I won't wind up in jail and I won't owe them tens of thousands of dollars. All right, I forgot something. I'm still at Lowe's. I'm pushing my cart back here. On the topic of ungating, don't return the you buy to get ungated. If you return things you buy to get ungated, unsubscribe to my channel. If you're part of my group, leave the group. It's so scummy that people will buy 10 of a DVD for $1.49 and then they will want to go ahead and return it to get their 15 bucks back. Like, guys, we got to be 100% here. What goes around comes around at the end of the day. And if you keep acting like a fool, then sooner or later the fool's going to catch up to you. All right. Another hot take coming in, and this one is just something that I guess you really can't blame people for, but you can, right? I went to my thrift store and I can't find no books that are worth reselling on Amazon. Okay, let's revisit that sentence. I went to my thrift store, singular. I have over 50 different thrift stores I go to. I'm willing to drive an hour and a half one way to get to some of my thrift stores. You can't do this business full-time, part-time with your 2-3 local thrift stores. You need to have a lot of thrift stores. It's gonna be a lot of scanning. We're talking you're gonna scan probably 200,000 media items a year. This is not just walking in and going to the bins and leaving with all this stuff. Like the YouTube mentality, and all you see are these people that are just like, you only see their wins, right? You guys only see a handful of the thrift stores I go to. There's some days I'm out for 10 hours just going to thrift stores. So the fact you sit here and can even think about complaining that you went to your local thrift store and you didn't find anything, duh. First off, you gotta go upstream. Thrift stores are the last, the bottom of the barrel, where things go last before they wind up in the landfill, right? Are you doing free book pickups off Craigslist? Are you trying to get in relationships with thrift stores? You can still get backroom access. I myself have backroom access to multiple locations, including thrift stores and libraries, and there's multiple people over in my Discord that also have backroom access. Get in with clean out companies, estate sale companies, everybody that relies on these thrift stores. I'm gonna tell you right now, your business ain't gonna make it. It might make it for a month, it might make it for a year, but in the long term, you are at the will of these thrift stores. No matter what happens, they raise their prices. I come along and all of a sudden I'm scanning the stuff before it hits the sales floor, which is going on in every single thrift store. If you don't think these stores have online shops, or scanning, holding items for themselves, or have a used book guy that they're working with, you are out of your mind. You cannot solely just rely on these few thrift stores in your neighborhood. You got to be willing to drive. Any single person that takes this thrifting seriously, I guarantee you they're driving every single day of the week. Far, far, far. Most of you wouldn't drive an hour and a half to go to a few thrift stores, but that's the reality of this business, and that's what you don't see, right? Maybe I'll record a video of just me driving for an hour and a half, right? And I'll sing like Bon Jovi covers in the background, because that's the reality of this business. And I get sick and tired of hearing people, oh, I can't find nothing. Oh, well, what are you doing? You're going to your one local thrift store. You're never going to find anything. You might get lucky and find stuff here or there, but it's not going to work. Oh my God, I just want to bang my head on the wall sometimes because people drive me nuts with some of this stuff. You need 50 thrift stores minimum. If you're going to rely solely on thrift stores, you need 50 thrift stores minimum. I don't want to hear no other discussions about it. Now, if you got back room, maybe you work with a library, that changes the numbers. But if you're just going to go in the thrift store and be a normal customer, you need at least 50 thrift stores. I stand by that. It probably even is closer to 75 at the end of the day, honestly. So I'm going to go in here, scan some stuff. I'll see you guys back at the unit. I'm going to pick up my Second and Charles credit on the way back, so I'll show you how much we got, kind of what they took, and we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, let me get in here and hope they better have the air conditioner on. I'll be a manager. Hey manager, why ain't the air on in here? It's 98 degrees outside. I don't want to hear, I live in Florida, Mike, it's 160. Johnny B, I'm in Texas, it's 500 degrees. I don't care, it's hot here for me, so I don't want to hear nothing about how hot it is for you either. Let's go. All right, we are back from the thrift store. We're gonna wrap up this reselling hot take video. I got a few more here I wanted to cover, right? The first one is gonna be you selling low value junk. I got tons of it. Hey, you wanna sell $1, $2, and make 50 cents, make a quarter, even though, you know, you scanned it today and it's not gonna get checked into Amazon for 5 weeks. By the time it gets checked in, you're losing money. If you're interested in losing money, let me know. I got 20 boxes full of junk that'll lose you money, all right? If anybody out there, any of you interested to think there's, you know, you can make money selling this $1, 50 cents, $2, $3 nonsense is gonna build your business, you're completely wrong, right? So what does that do, right? So this is another, well, Mike, look at my sales. Look at my bars, dude. Dude, check out my bars. This means nothing, all right? It pisses me off the most when I'm on social media and people are like, I did $5 trillion in sales this month. You're not making no money. You're not saying how much you paid for items. You're not including all the costs, software, your time, all this stuff goes into it. Stop listing junk. It's crazy to me that some of you out there like, I'll list this for $5 on Amazon and eBay, and hopefully when I scan it today, it says I'm gonna make $1.50. Mike, I got it for free. I got it for free, Mike. I'm gonna make a quarter. You want me to throw this out instead of make a quarter? Come on, I mean, people, we gotta start getting real. We gotta start treating this like a business, I'm telling you. We live in crazy times, and that's just not the world we live in. It's the reselling world. It's crazy as it's ever been. There's so much nonsense that goes on out there. And hey, listen, the stars aligned for this video, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rich off my thrift stores. I got 3 items. Wow, oh my God. I better go to every forum, every Facebook group, every Discord and say, I can't do this. It's not feasible. You're a liar because my thrift store only had 3 items for me. Well, you better have 50 of them, and you better be going there quite often. What did I tell you? Ungating. I only get ungated in stuff that makes sense, folks. We got a little bit of WWE, CM Punk, best item we found. I will pop it up on the screen here, so it's not all just me yelling at you. It's also some money here, right? Used buy boxes, $49.99. I mean, listen, somebody's really going to pay $50 instead of $8.69, right? So whoever's on this listing, if it's you, you don't know how to price your stuff. This isn't going to sell at $49.99. I'll send this in probably $29.99, maybe $24.99. We paid $1 for it. Make some profit. That's going to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, right? Honestly, you can do whatever you want. I just get sick and tired of seeing the stupidity out there with some of this stuff. I mean, if you want to treat it like a joke and a game, then go for it, right? Like, it's not for me, right? I treat this as a business. And I guarantee you, I have part-timers over in the Discord that treat this business more serious than 95% of these bozos you see out there on social media or even in YouTube world. There's so much nonsense and drag you down, and it's so toxic out there, and I just get tired of hearing some of the silly stuff. It works. If it didn't, I wouldn't be here, you know? Yeah, Deb makes a lot of money, but listen, I'm not mooching off her. I'm out here every single day getting it. I'm out here building my business, getting my sales up, doing everything I can to have a business. So when I see these stupid, idiotic things like, I sold books 10 years ago on Amazon. You can't make money selling books on Amazon no more. Oh my God, these people, these old timers that gave up selling on Amazon years ago, good riddance. Just go away, right? Nobody wants to hear your nonsense. Everybody out there is trying to make a living, and we're doing things. We're making money. We're growing our business. We don't care about what you did 5 years ago on Amazon. Anybody's been selling on Amazon knows every year you got to change your whole business model with Amazon because fees change, platforms change, and not even Amazon, eBay too. Everything is always changing. You got to change with the times or you're out of here. So that's going to do it. I appreciate you all listening to me kind of, I don't know, yell, whine, moan about all the whiners and moaners, right? I whine because the people whine. And I was just in one of those moods today where you get tired of hearing it after a while, honestly, because I know that's not how it works. I've seen the results from myself and, you know, hundreds of other people that have grown this into a successful business. And it's just like, that's BS. Like, do I just literally just comment and that's BS? That's BS. You're a liar. 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 Don't let me catch you selling stuff for $1, right? Don't let me do it. You sell this junk, get out of here. People have businesses around it, but that's their whole game, right? I'm not going to list everything I got when I'm focused on Amazon. People that do this are cross-listing all these platforms. This is their only focus. This isn't an Amazon-based business, and this isn't an eBay-based business unless you are only doing this. You can't do this and sell clothes and sell shoes and sell phones. You got to get smart about this. Stop wasting your time. And remember, it's good condition now. It's still good condition. I dropped it, right? Well, wait. If I lick it clean, it'll be very good. All right, very good condition. Clean this one up, baby. I'm charging an extra $30. I don't care what you're listing this for. It's very good. It's licked by the used book guy. I'll put that in the condition note. Maybe that'll, you know, command a higher price. Maybe somebody out there is looking at the condition notes, which nobody ever has in the history of shopping on Amazon, and say, hey, the used book guy, look this. This is worth an extra money. Anyways, I'm going to do it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more used rant, book, CD, DVD videos. Bye-bye.